Good morning. Welcome to today's practice. We will focus on reducing some tension and stress through the neck, the shoulders, the back. And then we'll follow that with a seated meditation that'll kind of lead us through the chakras. So again, today's practice really may not need anything at all unless for sitting down, like I'm sitting on a block. You may want that. Otherwise, I don't think you'll need a single prop. It'll be, again, a fairly short practice, reducing that tension that we build in the shoulders and back from sitting a lot, from a lot of the looking down and things like that. And then the meditation at the end will just be a nice way to kind of work our way through the energy centers and create a little bit of love and light in those centers. Okay, so we'll take just a moment as usual to bring ourselves present and prepare for a really focused and practice that turns it into yoga and not just exercises or movements. So eyes can stay softly focused or lightly closed. As you align the spine, you just feel the rhythm of your breath flowing up and down the spine. Come from a place of love and compassion by bringing some awareness to the heart center. And it can help sometimes to just think about something that really brings you a lot of joy. And that time spent thinking about it, it starts to manifest into that positive energy of the heart center. Leading your practice with love. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice today, just gently bring the palms together at heart center, and gently lengthen the neck as you draw the chin down. Softly lift the head and open the eyes and bring the hands down. We're going to actually start the practice in standing, although you could stay seated. You will need this. You want to stay seated. We're going to start with the neck. So check that you are aligned, though, supporting the spine by engaging the muscles of the belly and lower back so that you are supported. Take that moment in Tadasana to just feel that. If you'd like a little bit more stability, you can certainly take your feet about hip width apart. And we're going to begin by taking our fingertips just behind the back of the head. So I'm not fully interlaced. I'm just giving some support there. Elbows are wide, spine aligned, so we're not arching the back. And you're going to press your head into the hands and the hands into the head and continue to breathe. So we'll be here for about 5 breaths or so. Shoulders as relaxed as possible. Still pressing into the hands pressing, so there's some resistance in both directions. Great. Bring the arms down and then take your left hand to the side of your head, just kind of between the ears and the temple, the base of your palm. And now same thing, you're going to press the head into the hand and the hand into the head and still breathe. We'll be here for about 5 or so breaths. Nice. Release. We'll do the same thing, other side. Just make sure you're not straining your face and holding your breath, or press. Feel that resistance in each direction. Release down. Take the hand now the back a little farther not to the back of the head, but further in the side. And same thing, press the hand against the head against the hand, soften through the face, stay with your breath, shoulders as relaxed as possible. Great, and same thing other side, a little farther back than before, and press hand into head into hand. You'll feel those neck muscles working, but at the same time, it's kind of like when you do a progressive relaxation, squeezing the muscles, and then when you let go, they tend to relax a little better. And release. Now moving with some neck movement. So if you're standing, be sure you keep your eyes open. I don't want you to get dizzy. We're going to be taking our head up and down slowly at your own pace. Just stay in touch with what range is best for you. You don't want to just drop your head back, but we're going to just go back and forth, keeping the shoulders again down, relaxed. I don't know about you, but I hear noises. Last one. Head to neutral. Now we're going to go side to side. Slowly and mindfully. So you're really bringing your attention to the sensations, movement. You may notice one side goes a little farther, but that's not unusual. Kind of this dynamic movement rather than just holding can be useful, especially when it's early in the day. Finish up the side. And then finally with the neck, we're going to turn our head right and left. So it's just kind of follow along with your head, and we're going to try to keep the shoulders and torso staying forward. So only rotation at the neck, turning to the left and to the right, trying to end parallel to the earth. And again, just kind of keeping the eyes softly focused, not moving too fast. I don't want anyone to feel like they're dizzy. If by chance you do, check that you're breathing and just pause or have a seat. We'll go one more time each side. And back to center. Now moving our awareness to the shoulders, we're going to shrug up and then let them drop kind of heavy. So shrug and drop. Do that a few times. Just feel that drop, release some tension one more time. Great. Fingertips on top of the shoulders. We're going to make circles with the shoulders. So we're going to begin by bringing the elbows in and then up and around. So kind of backward circles. And as you kind of increase your mobility here, see if you can get the elbows closer in the front and the shoulder blades closer when you take them back. Keeping the torso stable, noticing any noises, clicks and noises. We'll do one more in this direction. And then we'll simply reverse. So we'll start with the elbows in and go back and up and around to the front. Same thing And really bring the elbows close when they're behind, overhead, and in front. We'll do one or two more, not really counting here. Great, and relax the arms down. Now we'll take the hands behind us. I'm going to turn around so you can see. And lightly interlace the fingers and bring the knuckles to kind of your lowest part of your back at your sacrum. The knuckles will just stay there. Try to bring the palms together and the elbows close. And we're just going to hold that. So drop the shoulders, elbows in, and breathe. You should feel some openness through the chest. But careful not to overarch here. Breathe and squeeze. So breathing, face soft, shoulders down as much as possible. Great. Gonna keep the hands interlaced, but let's switch sides. So other finger, kind of the awkward crossing. Palms together if possible, elbows straight, and simply lift the arms up as high as you can. Same concept, torso's neutral. We planted through the feet, toes relaxed. Not really working on any spine extension right now. We're just focusing on shoulders. So breathe and hold. Can you drop the shoulders and shoulder blades down your back a little bit more for these last couple of breaths? And relax. Good. Gonna make our way down onto hands and knees. And just start with your usual cat-cow for a moment. Notice any, sometimes we start with cat-cow, so now we're kind of doing it after some movement. Notice that range and how the spine's feeling so far, especially through the neck and upper back. We haven't done much with the low back yet. I'll go through two more, just moving mindfully, slowly with your breath. And come back to neutral. For a little better stability, you could bring your left hand underneath your chest instead of under the shoulder. And we'll take the right arm and bend it. The fingertips are just behind the ear. Opening up to the right. And then as you exhale, just bring that elbow in towards the left. Inhale, lift and open. So you should feel some movement, some rotation through the mid-back. If you feel like you have the balance, you can move the hand back underneath the shoulder for a few more rounds on this side. Hey, Jojo, keep the belly drawn in. Jojo likes attention. Hold on, Jojo. One more. And then place the right hand down. We'll do the same thing on the left side. Pet any nearby kitties you have first, of course. And then fingers behind the ear. Inhale, opening. And exhale, elbow to the right arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. And come through a few more of these. I think this is the last one for this side. And then hand to the mat. Move toward puppy dog now. Just walking the hands out in front. Remember to keep the hips over the knees. If you like to, you can tuck the toes under. And just mount your chest towards the mat. You can bring chin or forehead to the mat. Draw the belly in and breathe into the shoulders and the spine. Lift your chest away a little bit and then bring yourself all the way down onto your mat. You'll untuck your toes and rest the legs powerfully and strongly into the mat, close together, and then reach the arms out in front of you with your palms lifted, but your fingertips down, and then release your forehead to the mat. We're gonna kind of a swimmer's movement with just the legs for now. So you won't be lifting high because your pelvis stays down, and you're just gonna alternate legs. Your head will be down, mine is up so you can hear me talk. Squeeze the legs, and so the legs stay straight, and you're just going back and forth. This will create a little massage into the SI joints, where the sacrum meets the pelvis on each side at the lowest part of your back. Just a few more on each side. And then we'll keep the legs still and work the arms, and they can be more of a flow rather than straight arms. So relax the palms and let the right arm float up and down, left arm up and down. And again, you'll just go back and forth, not trying to go too high. Again, just kind of creating some lubrication in the shoulder joints, a little bit of strength in the upper back and back of your shoulders. And relax your forehead to the mat and just breathe here for a couple of moments. Legs and arms still. And now slide the hands underneath the shoulders. Legs will stay planted and rooted, tops of the feet as well, as you press into the fingertips to take the stress out of the wrist and lift your chest up into a cobra pose. So elbows in, shoulders away from ears. And go as high as is good for your back. So it's okay if you have the range and it feels great to go a little higher. Keep the neck in line with the rest of your spine. So no sharp angles. Breathe. Draw those shoulder blades close to each other, spreading across the collarbones, opening up through the throat region. And come down. Up one more time and down. You can tuck the toes under, press into the hands and fingertips as you start lifting yourself up and back into child's pose. So untuck the toes and bring the big toes together. Slowly release your hips down towards the heels and bring your arms back by your side. You can rest your crown of your head on the mat or on a block. Relax through the shoulders and the back. Check that you're really tucking that chin to create some length in the back of your neck. Stay with your breath. Remind yourself of the intention that you set. Bring the arms out in front. Press into the fingertips, come into hands and knees. Only one downward facing dog today, so tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back. Start to melt your chest towards the lower legs. Relax the shoulders, lengthening the spine. Notice how it feels. And then bring the knees down. Gonna move into Madrasana. So if you'd like to, take a seat on a block. Otherwise, you can sit down on your heels. Once there, take a moment to just check shoulders are over hips and align your spine. Feel free to softly close your eyes for a moment. And with eyes open, I'm going to move our arms into Garudasana arms, eagle arms. So we'll open up to the side and bring the right arm over the left. Bend at the elbows with the fingers pointing towards the sky. And then see if you can also wrap at the wrists. I'm going to keep the wrists neutral and all 10 fingertips pointing towards the sky. You won't be able to see my face, but that's okay. We're going to move through some spinal extension and flexion. So from here, we'll inhale, lift the elbows and the gaze up, creating some extension in the spine, slowly moving, eyes open to help keep you from feeling it all dizzy. And then exhale, rounding forward, elbows towards the lowest part of your rib cage and sternum. And we're just going to move back and forth between these two movements, mindfully being aware of what you're feeling, where you're feeling it. Do one more each direction. And come back to neutral. Open the arms out to the side. And we'll reverse that. So left arm over the right, and the elbows. If you can, wrap the wrist. If not, you can keep them here. And we'll do the same thing. Inhaling, lifting the elbows, the gaze, creating extension through the spine. And as you exhale, draw the belly in, rounding forward, elbows toward the lowest part of your sternum, towards your belly. And slowly back and forth. Keep your mind present with what you're doing, even though these may not be traditional yoga poses. Again, what makes it yoga is being present with what is, not in the future, not in the past. Mind right here with what you're doing, full attention right here. I think one more each way. Come back to neutral. Cross the arms and relax them down. Great. Gonna move the block out of the way, or you can keep it. Maybe turn it the opposite way and move into just easy pose with the legs. So a simple crossing at the ankles. And again, take a moment to just check in with alignment, support. Great. Moving into some side bending, so placing your left hand down. And as you inhale, reach the left arm up. And exhale, you can walk the right hand or the left hand out. If you'd like to turn and gaze at the right arm as it reaches across, grounding down through your right sit bone. Inhale, coming back up, arms out to the side, and exhale, we'll just switch. The left shoulder down, right shoulder down. Reach powerfully through the left fingertips, and if you'd like to, you can gaze at that arm. Breathing into the side of your body. Coming back up. And hands to heart center. We'll now switch the legs to cross the other way. May feel a little awkward. We're going to move through some kind of circles through the lower back. So you can place your hands lightly on your legs and begin by drawing the belly in, pushing the lower back towards the wall behind you, and then moving towards the left, arching the belly forward, and then to the right, and then pushing the lower back. So you're just making circles at your own pace, staying with one direction. And you can move, take your neck and upper back along with it if you'd like. One more in this direction. And then reverse. And last one, I think. And back to center. We're going to move right into meditation through the chakras. So make sure that however you're sitting is allows you to kind of stay still without any areas that are going to be kind of like, ouch, pay attention to me, my knee hurts. So support what you need to. And if you're cold, just place a blanket over your lap. But meditations are better done in a seated position rather than lying down, just for that flow of energy. Shavasana is a different kind of meditation, and it's okay to lay down for that. So as you start to settle in to the body, notice how you're feeling through the neck, shoulders, all parts of your back. That bit of movement should allow this energy, this prana to flow a little more easily. Let's take a moment with our breath. Just imagine like a warm blue ball about the size of a marble at the very base of your spine, at the tailbone. And as you inhale, imagine that you're using your breath to draw that blue marble of light up the spine, all the way up, so that as you end your inhalation, it's hovering just above your head. And as you exhale, it's like a cool waterfall flowing back down the spine at the rate of your exhalation until it reaches the tip of your tailbone. Turns back into that blue light, marble-sized ball as you inhale it back up the spine, just above the crown of your head. And exhale, let that cool rush all the way back down the spine with your exhalation. Just do that a couple more times on your own. And then just continue to breathe naturally as you bring your awareness to that first energy center, that first chakra, the perineum area. Begin to perhaps allow bright red light, a warm, glowing red light, to fill that area with a sense of security and groundedness. Feel yourself secure and strong. That warm red light of energy restores health and balance, helping you to feel secure, grounded, safe. And with your awareness and attention still in that area, allow now that red, warm, glowing light to surround you, move beyond your own skin, your own body, creating a sense of safety and security around you. And then drawing your awareness and attention back inside that perineum area of your first energy center. Just bless that center, that it feel healthy, balanced. And then move your attention and awareness up just a bit to the lower pelvic region. Maybe sense an orange glow. As you get a sense of fluidity, creativity, and emotional balance. Let that orange glow spread warm, help, allowing the creative juices to flow. A sense of emotional stability. As you allow that warm glow to spread out beyond your body and surround you with that same sense of creativity and flow. Responding rather than reacting. And with your attention and awareness back inside at the lower part of the pelvis, at this energy center, bless it with a sense of health and balance. And now move your awareness and attention up a bit, kind of the pit of your stomach, the base of your sternum, the lowest part of your sternum, just kind of in the pit. Into that third energy center, that third chakra. And maybe sense a yellow glow, and that yellow warm energy, creating a sense of will, but not ego-based, just the discipline and will to do, the motivation. And with that motivation, finding a way to be content, but not complacent, to be driven, but not too willful. Getting the ego out of the way. Doing it because that's your purpose. And feel that yellow, warm, glowing energy of balance spread out beyond your body, surrounding you. The energy of I can, I will. Being opportunities rather than obstacles. Bring that awareness and attention back inside the seed of that third energy center, blessing it with a sense of balance and health. Move your awareness and intention up to the center of your chest, at the fourth chakra, the heart chakra. Begin to sense the warm green glow here, like the fulcrum, center of the chakra wheel, helping to create balance above and below and within. To allow the energy of that heart chakra begin to manifest itself as compassion, unconditional love, not needy or demanding, but open, receptive. Feel that sense of joy and compassion and to spread out beyond the body, where you begin to see love wherever you look. Secure in giving it and receiving it. As you bring your attention and awareness back inside to that fourth chakra, that fourth energy center, and bless it with a sense of balance and health. Now move your awareness and attention up to the area of your throat, the region of your chakra, your throat chakra. Begin to feel that energy, that sense of freedom and expressing your true self, who you really are. And also accepting as you move that energy beyond your body into hearing others' truths. And begin to bring your awareness back inside the seat of that fifth chakra, your throat. And bless it with a sense of health and balance. Allow your attention now to float up to the area just above and between the eyes, to one of the poles of the sixth chakra, the chakra of intuition, sometimes called the third eye. And feel a warm glow, kind of a purplish blue light. Allowing you to see that which is beyond measure. To open up to that sixth sense. Will that energy move around your body and out of that sixth chakra region, like a window open. And bless the center with a sense of health and balance. And gently bring your awareness just above the crown of your head into the area of the seventh chakra. A magenta purplish glow, almost like a funnel, open. Drawing in understanding, wisdom. Letting the energy flow in and out, the sense of complete understanding of universal truths that must be felt rather than explained. And bless that center with a sense of health and balance. And just settle into the rhythm of your breath, up and down through the chakras. Noticing your state of being. If you'd like to, bring your hands together at heart center. Softly open your eye. Thanks as always for sharing your time and your practice with me. And I hope you carry this energy with you through the rest of the day. Take care.